The Individuals and Household Program. So, what is IHP? IHP stands for the Individuals and Household Program, and this program provides financial help or direct services to those who have necessary expenses and serious needs if they are unable to meet needs through other means. So, what does IHP do exactly? This program provides direct assistance and services after a disaster. These are usually housing needs that are not covered by insurance, but not exclusively. In regards to the housing assistance, this could include lodging expense reimbursement for short-term stays in hotels or motels, and also rental assistance for temporary housing or direct temporary housing in the forms below. Multi-family lease and repair, recreational vehicles, usually this is an RV, manufactured housing units or MHU, or a direct lease. This is usually money to help repair or replace your primary home or a permanent housing construction. So how do you qualify exactly? You must have losses in a presidentially declared disaster area. The key word here is presidentially. And you must also have no insurance or have filed an insurance claim, but it does not cover all of your damages or losses. You or someone who lives with you must be a U.S. citizen, a non-citizen national, or a qualified alien. Your primary home must also be the one that is affected, and you cannot access your home or your home requires repairs because of the disaster damage. There are some other conditions and limitations that may apply, and this can change year to year. I just want to clarify, IHP is not a substitute for insurance. IHP should only be used to meet basic needs when no other option is available. So how much money can you get from IHP exactly? This is kind of a difficult question to answer, but here's the basics. The amount is limited, and minimal damage that could be considered an inconvenience is expected to be dealt with without assistance from the federal government. So only basic needs that cannot be met without the federal government will be met. Therefore, FEMA will only provide assistance when the total initial IHP award amount is $50 or more, and there is no minimum for subsequent awards. And each year, the maximum amount an individual or household can receive is adjusted by the Department of Labor Consumer Price Index. There is a period of IHP assistance that you have to request, a period that you must request it in, or otherwise your chance will expire. This is usually limited to about 18 months following the date of the disaster declaration. Again, to clarify, this is the date of the presidential declaration. And the president also has the authority to extend this period of assistance, but this has been and should only be done in extraordinary circumstances, under extraordinary circumstances. I briefly mentioned and referenced this in the beginning, but there are two types of assistance, and I want to elaborate a little bit more on these two types. There's housing assistance, and then there's other needs assistance, which is usually abbreviated to ONA. In regard to housing assistance, lodging expense reimbursement would qualify, and this is usually short term. It's almost always hotels and motels reimbursement, but something where you're only there for a temporary short term amount of time. Rental assistance is a little bit more long term when you cannot stay in your home, or it took longer to be repaired. Which brings me to the third type of assistance, which is repair when your home can be fixed. Otherwise, you can qualify for complete home replacement. Other needs assistance is the second time, and again, it's abbreviated to ONA, and some examples of which are personal property, storage, transportation, and help moving. This was just a brief some brief information about FEMA's IHP program. And if you ever need to apply or know someone who does, you apply on the FEMA website. Or if you have other questions or would prefer to apply by phone, you can do so at the FEMA helpline. You can also visit your local disaster recovery center, the DRC, and you can use the DRC locator to find a center near you. All the information I found today was from FEMA's government website or the disaster assistance website. Thank you.